Yeah, stoked to be here.
Same.
You
But
in your new home?
yeah, I am.
Well, new to you. Last time I talked to you, you weren't living.
Oh goodness. Sorry. They think you're actually in my house.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. It's okay. Uh, when did you move in?
Um, I officially moved in after I got married, which was in August. So right after the games.
When I talked to you last time, you hadn't been married yet, right? You were like getting ready to go to the courthouse or something.
Yeah, that's what we did. We went to the courthouse and then had a celebration about a month after.
Tell me about the courthouse. My visit was so weird. I mean, cool, but it was
Yeah,
so weird.
it was so strange. I I wasn't really ready for it. Um, we went into the courthouse and my family was there. Like we had a lot of people there, some of our friends, and it was like 5 minutes. Just the judge was straight to the point, and that was it.
Oh wow, we didn't have a judge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we just had some like it was a random lady. English wasn't her first language. She was Chinese, and she took us into like a room like where people get married. Like they had like a it was like a I don't know if chapel's the right word, but they had a little wedding room where people got married. Yours was like in the courthouse house.
Yeah, yeah.
What was the name of the courthouse you went to?
It was just right downtown. And I don't even know actually.
What city?
Chippewa Falls.
Huh? What?
Chippewa Falls. Yeah, Chippewa County Courthouse. That's what it's.
Chippewa Falls courthouse. Did you take pictures and shit out front?
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
parents? Did your parents cry?
No.
Is it this cool building or it looks like not cool building? I see one building that looks cool and then one that just looks like a regular building.
Oh, let's see.
Wisconsin Historical Society, Chippewa County, Chippewa
Yeah, it's
County.
the one on Bridge Street.
This thing? Let me see if I can pull it up. I guess this is kind of this is what my building looked like, but bigger. I got married in Oakland.
Yeah, that one. Yep, that's where we signed the papers.
So you actually go into a courthouse where there's like a dude in a black robe sitting up on the.
Yeah. Well, he was standing right in front of us.
Okay, so he does come out and then but it's in the actual courtroom like where other people are sentenced to go to jail.
Yes. There
But you
was
guys
something
are
going on before us.
like
Something not a marriage.
wow, like some sort of dispute.
Mm-hmm.
Did you dress up for it?
Yeah, I just wore like a white dress, nothing like fancy, just a casual one.
And do you go there with what's your fiance's name
Nathan.
or husband? Does Nathan go with you to the courthouse or do you meet him there?
No, he went with me.
And then and just the two of you go and then you get there and all the family's there?
Yeah.
And then do you do the wedding vows? We did wedding vows.
Oh, no, the judge just read the legal vows and then that was it.
Oh, maybe that's all she read too. I thought it was wedding vows. And then he says, "Do you, Lydia, take Nathan to be your lawfully wedded husband?" And you say, "I do." And then
Yeah.
anyone cry?
No.
Maybe your mom.
I think there was a bit of laughter going on.
Oh boy, like this is crazy, ridiculous.
Yeah. And it was definitely not very respectful to laugh in the courtroom. Yeah.
How was the judge's mood? Was he cool? Was he happy for you or indifferent or?
It felt very he was stoic. Like I don't think he had much emotion. It was just kind of like, all right, what's on my schedule today? Okay, we're doing a marriage. All right, that's done. That's kind of how it felt.
Like you're going through a toll booth and the guy's like $3. You're
Yes.
like, here's your $3, and then you drive on.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't like rude or anything. He was nice, but yeah, that was
Did he
it.
give you any words of advice? Like now listen, kids.
Nothing that I can remember, so.
Wow. Best wedding gift? Did you get any cool wedding gifts? Like a
Uh,
Vitamixer or something?
no, we didn't get any, like, just a lot of money, but there were some cool things like a handmade bowl, um, some practical gifts like a nice potato peeler,
Oh, yeah.
a juicer, things that you don't think about buying for yourself, but mostly money. Yeah.
Anyone get you anything that had to do with kids?
No, thank
Like a,
goodness.
like a diaper warmer or something? You're like, what's this for?
No, not yet.
Hey, your house looks nice. I pictured this since that was like your first house and you were just at the prom last year, your house would be a shithole.
Well, the neighborhood kind of is.
You got the nice one.
Yeah. Um, this house was built in like the 1800s, but then they remodeled it completely. So when we bought it, it was like stripped to the bones, and they redid everything.
So it has like modern electricity. What about the heating? Is it central heat? Is this heat blow out of the walls?
Yeah. Well, we have two different heating systems. We have a mini split and a full furnace.
Oh boy. What's a mini split? This is like what, and you live in a cold spot.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even really know.
Okay, and what's the other one called?
Just a furnace.
Just like this thing in the that's in the living room that just sits on the ground there? Like,
No,
can you
it's
throw fire in?
downstairs.
Oh, you have a basement?
Yeah. It's not finished.
That's awesome. Basement. God, that's what sucks about living in California.
Yeah.
How do you know which heater to use?
The system just does it itself, and I think after it runs for a certain amount of time, then it kicks on to the other heating system.
Who's gonna explain this to us?
I know.
Oh, here we go. I know someone would. A mini skits are awful. The thermostats don't talk to each. Oh, minis. Is that what you have? It's like what did you say? You have a furnace and a mini. What's the other thing called?
I thought it was a mini split,
Mini
but
split.
maybe it's a mini skit.
I've never heard of a house with two heating systems. Why do they do? Is that a Wisconsin? Is that like something people do who live in really cold areas?
Couldn't tell you.
Mm. Snow on the ground at home?
Yeah, quite a bit. It's
Reminder.
supposed to snow in the next few days as well.
I think winter's over here where I live.
Really? Getting
I don't
into
know.
spring already?
I guess, yeah, that's what it seems like. Like it rained for 2 weeks and now it's over. I have to remind everyone and myself where you live on the planet. Is it that Chippewa Falls?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
you got it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we had some rain
Oh,
here
you're
too.
in the state that has all the fraud.
All the fraud.
Yeah. You're not following that story?
No.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait,
What?
wait. Oh, you're in wait, what state are you in?
No, I'm in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. You're not in Minnesota. Okay.
Mhm.
They all run into each other for me. Okay.
Yeah.
God, you really are. That's like, wow, you really are just
In the
in
middle of
the yeah, in the middle. And where's Training Think Tank?
um, Alpharetta, Georgia, just north of Atlanta.
Oh boy. Boy. Oh. Over here.
Yeah.
You had to go through Illinois, Kentucky, and Tennessee. You ever made the drive?
Yeah, several times. Mhm.
And how many hours?
Door to door, it's about 15.
And do you have a preference? Like, how do you decide whether you're going to drive or fly?
Depending on how long I stay there, because it's convenient to have a car, but it's a hike.
The 15 hours.
Yeah.
You do it in two legs or one leg?
It depends. I've done it straight through by myself, but usually I'll stop in Nashville because I have an aunt who lives there, and
Mhm.
so I'll stop and see her, and it's about 12 hours. So it's kind of a nice stopping point.
You ever jump in and get a workout in with Tia?
No. I did one time when Chloe Wilson was doing training think tank. She was living in Nashville, and so I went to train with her for the weekend, and I stayed with my aunt. And like before I had even like formally met Brooke, she was training at the same gym as Chloe. So
And did you get to work out with her?
not I didn't do like the same thing as her. I think we went on like a run together, but in the same time we were working out.
Hey, you should do that just for shits and giggles. One time, just like roll through Nashville, send Tia a DM, and be like, "Yo, I'm coming through. Can we get a workout?"
If she does she even run her own Instagram page?
Oh yeah. You
Yeah,
you don't think so? Do you know any athletes who don't?
I guess I don't really ask,
Yeah.
but I would
Um,
just assume she's so busy and I don't know if she could manage it. I'm sure she can manage all of it, but if she wants to.
and now's a great time to work out with her when she's pregnant.
Right. Maybe
Get
I
a
could
get
get
a
away.
W. Yeah. Uh, the games finish. You have a house that you've purchased that's waiting for you that Nathan is in, dusting and cleaning, and then you get married, and then you move into the house together. That's pretty quick right after the games, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
And, how is living with someone?
You notice things you don't notice before.
Oh, you're so diplomatic.
But yeah. It's good. We're kind of just learning pet peeves about each other and how to work around it and, who does what. So it's
Who
good.
take who takes the trash out?
Usually I do. Um, I'm home during the days, so it's easiest if I do.
Uh, Mini split system is a ductless HVAC solution with an outdoor compressor and one or more indoor handlers connected by a conduit that provides high efficient zone specific heating and cooling. Oh, so it's just one
Okay.
spot. Is yours an AC also?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, is it one of those ones you push the button and the door opens up on? It's all like that.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just outside.
Oh, but it must have like some sort of it has some sort of conduit, like he says, that comes inside and blows the air.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Mhm.
you're like done. I'm done. I bought the house. I'm done. So that's Nathan's domain.
Yeah.
If that thing stopped working, it's like Nathan, what are you doing?
Yeah.
They didn't live together before getting married.
No.
I had this guy on here a couple days ago named Curtis Campbell, and he's 8-0 in the UFC, and he's 10-1 as an amateur fighter, and 47-0 as a Muay Thai fighter. Those are like different fighting styles.
Wow.
And one of the things that was interesting that aligned perfectly kind of with you is he said I don't remember what year age you were when you realized it, but he trusts his parents so much that whatever they tell him, he basically does because he knows that they have his best interest in mind. And I was thinking about that in regards to when you answered why you didn't live together before you were married.
Mhm.
And you said you weren't really sure of the reasons, but you knew it was your parents would make your parents happy, and that later on when you were older, you would understand. And I thought that's some crazy trust to have with your parents.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just respecting your elders also. You grow up being taught respect your elders. Obviously, they've lived more life than you have. I think everyone can learn something from any human, no matter the age. But um, I think I'll find the value. Like I've already found the value in it, and I think we've just grown in our relationship more since we didn't live together.
Uh, explain that to me.
Just like learning new things about each other. Whereas if you were living together before you were married, you've already learned these things. You've already, you know, set the chore list and everything like that. There's like a new kind of chapter of living together where, okay, this is what you're going to do. This is what I'm going to do. Oh, you do this. Well, that bothers me. So can you try to change that? Vice versa.
Is there anything in specific in that world that you had to be like, yo, you can't leave your shoes at the bottom of the stairs. I come down the stairs in the middle of the night, I trip on that shit, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, it's the toothbrushes. This is
Mm, mm.
I don't want to expose him, but he will like take my toothbrushes, and so I feel like whenever I'm grocery shopping, I'm always buying new toothbrushes because he brushes his teeth in the car sometimes.
Oh, so he takes your toothbrush and brushes his teeth. Oh, he loves you.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I hear. That's all I hear.
yeah, but
Wow.
then I go to brush my teeth in the morning. I'm like, I just bought a pack of 3 toothbrushes and they're all gone.
Wow.
Where are
And
they?
then you go in his car and you could actually see him sitting in there.
Yeah, I counted one day and there were 17.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
So I'm
Wow.
like, okay, at least you are brushing your teeth, but come on.
Wow.
Bring them inside after.
Oh, that's so good. Wow. Hey, God, what a good wife you are. Most people would have been like, don't use my toothbrush. And you're like, hey, motherfucker, you're gonna use my shit. Just put it back. You use my
Yeah.
toothbrush. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I love that. I wish someone would use my toothbrush because I would love and take it. I love getting a new toothbrush. If I could get a new toothbrush every week, I'd be stoked.
Yeah, but then I just buy the cheap ones, and they hurt
Yeah.
your gums and
Wow, that I love that story. What a great problem to have.
it's a good way
That
to look at
yeah,
it.
that's amazing. 17's a lot.
Yeah. I
17.
can deal
Does
with
he
it.
get defensive or does he just laugh at himself?
No, he laughs and, it's like, "Come on, it's more efficient. I'm in the car and whatever. I'm just spending more time with you at home instead of brushing my
Oh,
teeth." So,
I like that angle.
yeah.
Um, how is everything? How is work? We know you have a work. You've had a work problem, work addiction. Is it running strong or is it mitigated?
Yeah, it's post-holiday season now, so we're moving into, like, the lull, New Year starts and people are all into, "Oh, save money, lose weight," and so I think restaurants kinda hit a little slow period naturally, but I'm working still about 3 days a week, but I've been doing a lot of traveling, so it's been all over the place.
Tell me about the restaurant you work at again. How long have you been there, and what kind of food do they serve?
It's called a supper club. It is right out on a lake that we have, and I've been working here since 2021, so coming up
Okay.
on 5 years. Here and there, like, they're so good with me about, time off. I'm like, "Hey, can I get a few weeks off here, a month off?" And they take me back when I come home, so I'm super thankful for that.
And you're doing about 3 days a week there.
Yeah, 3 days a week, and yeah, the food we serve, it's, seafood, steaks, pastas, different poultry, and then we do have, like, a different side of our menu that's more casual bar food with, like, burgers and pizza and sandwiches. Yeah.
Which one of those words that you just said do we not use in California?
Sandwiches,
Nope, we use that one.
pizza,
Nope,
burgers,
we have that.
pizza, sandwiches, casual food. I don't what did I say?
Poultry.
Oh, poultry. Yeah.
I was thinking about titling the show "Lydia Fish Trapped in 1950." That's like a night. I just love talking to you. Yeah, you have a different vocabulary.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would just I don't know. I don't even know what poultry is. Is that chicken?
Yeah, like different birds.
Birds. Okay, birds. That's amazing. Poultry. Yeah, like I'm watching a Jetsons episode. Um, Uh, and did you get a? I know you like to work and you like to stack the cash, as we say in the hood here in California. What about is a second job in the works or?
I wish.
But no.
No, no, not yet.
Um. So the games finish. You did the whole FP season.
Mhm.
Yeah. Congratulations to you. So when the games finish and you're signed, had you done one before the games?
Uh, WFP?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were 2 no, 1 stop before.
Once.
the games. It was in Indianapolis,
And what place did you take it that?
close to last.
Okay, cool. We'll write that down. Close to last. Um, are you in the? I know there's two divisions. There's like the big girl division, and then there's the challenger division. Which one were you in?
I was in the big girl.
Big girl class.
Mm.
And so when the game's finish and you know you have two of those left, are you? How do you feel? Like your body and your mindset?
I think my mindset going into the second tour was kind of all over the place because I was in the process of getting married and moving in, and you just finish the games and kind of expect an off season, so it's a weird shift to try to stay like kind of locked in. So I would say the second tour was really tough mentally. Physically I was fine, but yeah, that was challenging.
And that was in Mesa.
Hmm.
And when you say physically fine but mentally challenging, meaning like one of those times, like maybe like on your work schedule where you're like, oh, I'm gonna work 7 days straight, and on the fifth day you're like, man, that maybe I should have only done 5 days.
Yeah. Hmm.
But you go to it, and do you remember how you did there?
Um, I think I did similar to the first tour stop. Hmm.
Close to last. That's what.
Hmm.
And how do you feel about that when you finish like that? Are you bummed? Are you how old are you again?
Yeah, I'm 21.
Or are you more like uh this is good. I'm getting experience. Like how do you spin it? Is it a positive or is it a negative?
Um, Both. I think in competition, I'm really upset and kind of just have a bad taste in my mouth and oh, I'm not doing well. Why did I even come? Whatever. But then you zoom out a little bit and think about for the long term, this is really good for me to be put in these situations where you didn't perform well. You can learn a lot from that, and just being in different mental headspaces during competition, I think is very valuable as well.
And does Perrin go with you to these first two competitions?
Yeah.
Oh, she
Mhm.
does.
Yes.
And when she goes to these, is she there for Lydia Fish?
Hmm.
Oh, so that's cool.
Yeah,
You get to see her. It's an excuse to hang out, and you're with your coach.
exactly.
Um, uh, are you wearing makeup now? Not like now, but in general, have you started wearing makeup?
No, the only thing I'll wear sometimes is mascara, and that's it.
You have what? This is man. You're like turning into a woman right before our eyes. These are some they got some great video and pictures of
Mhm.
you.
I know, that one was really cool.
Yeah, you look so happy and beautiful there. That's crazy. I was like, oh, she's wearing
Thank you.
makeup. No makeup.
Mm-mm. I don't have time for that. I mean, I don't
You're too
wanna make
busy
time.
running out. You're too busy running out to the car getting your toothbrush.
Exactly. I'm more focused on brushing my teeth.
So you do the first two tour stops, and you don't place exactly how you want to place. You're close the bottom of the last. Creepy Sevy. All right. And you're at the bottom, and um, does that any way impede you from wanting to go to Copenhagen? That's a long way to go. It's
Mhm.
right before Christmas. Tell me your thoughts about going to the third one.
I was actually really excited because Linda Caseman out
Hmm.
of Training Think
Is it
Tank.
Kiesman or Caseman?
Oh, oh gosh, I think it's Caseman.
Okay, I always call her Kiesman. Go on.
Yeah, because she makes those shirts with a cheese on it because everyone says Cheeseman or Kiesman, and
Okay,
it's
all
not
right,
that.
all right.
So she lives in Amsterdam and she's always wanted me to come visit, and so I thought it was a perfect time. The first time outside of the US, so I went to Amsterdam for a week to train with her, kind of get acclimated, explore a bit. Um, so I was looking forward to it for that reason.
How did you befriend her?
So the first year I went down to Training Think Tank was also her first year there. And I had a car there, and obviously she didn't. And we were both new, and so we kind of hit it off and became friends ever since then.
And is that her home country?
Mhm.
Amsterdam? I'm seeing if I can find I know I saw a picture of the 2 of you together.
Yeah.
She's not the black hair, she has blonde hair, right?
Yeah.
And so you guys built a friendship and it was enough. Did you go by yourself to Amsterdam?
Yep.
No Nathan?
No.
Oh, I think this is her. Oh, no, that's Ashley Wozni. Oh, shit, Ashley Wozny's on that Mr.
He's
Beast show,
still,
someone told me.
yeah.
Okay, we will come back to that. That's crazy. Is she
Yeah.
still in it?
No.
Oh, she got out?
Yeah.
I gotta watch that with my kids.
Yeah, you should.
Um, so, you go to Amsterdam, and what about the frugality of your nature? The extra expensive going to Amsterdam, was that, hard?
Yeah, it was, especially because restaurant time during December is the best time to be working. You know, holiday season, you got all the holiday parties. It's always busy. People are usually a little bit more generous. So that I was having major FOMO. Uh, but I was prepared. I'm like, I'm only doing this, you know, one time probably in my life. I get to go hang out with my friend, take full advantage of it. So
Okay, cool. So you let all that go, and how was Amsterdam? Any takeaways?
definitely a culture shock. It was cool to visit and kind of live their lifestyle for a week, but I don't know if I could do it forever.
Like what they eat or the way is she in the city?
Yeah, she's right in the city.
And
Um,
Amsterdam's pretty wild.
yeah.
Like just big clouds of marijuana smoke blowing around and shit.
Yeah, we were doing a workout, running outside, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, do you smell that?" And she's like, "Oh, it's so normal every day."
You just run through a big old cloud of weed.
Yeah,
Um,
but
um,
the
Go ahead.
biggest thing was like the grocery stores. You basically have to grocery shop every single day because their fridge space is very minimal.
In their home,
Hmm.
they have tiny fridges.
Yeah.
And does she live by herself in the city?
No, she has a roommate.
And so where do you sleep?
So I actually slept at her boyfriend's apartment and her boyfriend slept at her apartment. So
Oh,
that was
they
really
hooked you
nice.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you go to any coffee shops where people? Did you go into any of those coffee shops where people are just hanging out, just smoking joints and buying weed and
Yeah, I did learn coffee shops mean something different there.
yeah,
Never went, but
that's why everyone goes. You miss the experience. What
shoot.
what gym did you work out at?
The Vondel gym. Mhm.
Is it a CrossFit gym?
Yeah, it's kind of like a 3-in-1 gym. There's like a weightlifting part of the gym, and then there's a like a rink where people fight and stuff, and then there's a CrossFit space.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Bondle Gym Community.
And then we did drop into a different gym that has like ropes, 15-foot ropes and stuff. And it was called Hoofddorp, I think.
Oh, this Vondel Gym is nice.
Yeah. I think there's 2 locations as well.
And so she took you to a gym that had ropes. So she cruises around to get the equipment she needs.
Yeah, I mean, we had to like first take a train somewhere and then a bus and then a short walk.
Yeah, look at that. What that's a pretty nice coffee shop there.
Mhm.
Oh, and they have are those rings that have been
Yeah,
turned into lights?
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a
Mhm.
beautiful place. Look at that floor.
Yeah.
Um, and you did that the week before you went to Copenhagen.
Yeah,
Any concerns that going there the week before would impede your ability to compete, like being off schedule, or did you know, hey, maybe it's better to go there and start acclimating to the time zone and train with someone who's going to go hard?
exactly. I've never traveled outside the US, so I wanted to be prepared for the time change. So I didn't really see the harm except, maybe getting sick or something, but at least I'm there a week early.
And how was the time change for you?
It was pretty difficult. Yeah. I had a direct flight from Minneapolis to Amsterdam. It was about 9 hours. And so I left here about 3 p.m. and then got there at 7 a.m. And then I went straight from the airport to the pool and I met Linda there and we did a swim session.
Wow.
So I was just forcing myself to stay awake, thinking, oh, by nighttime, I'm going to be ready for bed. But I think at that point, I was just so overtired that I wasn't tired. And so I like took a 3 hour nap and then I was wide awake. And that happened for like 3 nights in a row. And then finally I acclimated.
That's a whole night. Yeah, jet lag's brutal.
Yeah.
Listen to this. This is a crazy story. It's the Planet Fitness of Amsterdam, except they serve edibles instead of pizza. Oh, okay. I thought he was saying in the gym that they serve edibles. Oh yeah, I forgot they have edibles there too, like mushrooms. They have mushrooms and also they do it all there.
I guess.
Did you do any drugs when you were there?
No,
Yeah, smart. Were you tempted?
no.
Not even a little bit.
Mm,
No, I'm there to work out and train
yeah.
and see some and get acclimated. Okay, and then from Amsterdam, do you guys fly together to Copenhagen, or do you drive?
No, we flew together. Just an hour flight.
And you get there, and how did that event go for you?
It went well. I feel like I had a good training block leading up to it, and being in Amsterdam a week early forced me to kind of get in the right headspace of, all right, you're here to compete and you're stuck here. Whereas other competitions, I get there like the day before and I'm already thinking about going home, which is not good. So,
You sound so much like me. And the second I start driving somewhere, if it's more than 20 minutes from my house, I'm thinking about coming home.
yeah.
And does Perrin meet you out there?
Yep. So she flew from Atlanta to Copenhagen.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
She's really dedicated. You know, there was whole training camps. And I don't mean this as a dig, but like I think like Proven had like 4 athletes there, and I think that they didn't have a coach there.
Yeah. I think they had more athletes and no coach.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How cool? How cool is Perrin?
Yeah. I'm so lucky to have her.
So you get there, and how did that event go?
Yeah, it went well. I obviously have a lot of room to improve, but um, I feel like I took it one event at a time, which was super helpful and executed when I could. I had a snatch PR and a clean PR, so I was happy with that.
Oh, that video is your snatch PR.
Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy. What did you snatch?
yeah. So we snatched in kilos, so it was 188 pounds.
And did you know you were snatching that?
No, my poor judge. I mean, I just used whatever plates kind of looked like the pound plates. Like I knew the whites were close to our 10 pounds. The small blues were like 5 pounds. So that's why I was stacking it like that.
Hey, what's your do you know what your max overhead squat is?
No, actually.
What's the most you've ever overhead squat that you
I've
know of?
done like 205 for like 3 reps. So
Okay.
yeah,
So you know when you catch that, it's going up.
yeah. As long as like sometimes I have it out in front a bit, so then I don't stand it up. It's not necessarily the leg strength, it's the position. But
Yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy. How tall are you again, Lydia?
5'3",
And how much do you weigh?
135-ish.
I always
150.
I always forget how small you are until I saw this photo and I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. Because I don't think of Gabby McGawa as a big girl.
Yeah. No, she's not. I mean,
You fit inside of her. Look at even your head. You got a little tiny head and like you're like she could rest her nose on the back of your head.
yeah. I mean, I think she is a big girl, but not like in a bad way. I think she's just taller and broader.
How tall do you think she is? What is she, like 5'7"? Or is she taller?
Yeah, probably 5'7".
Yeah, that's crazy. Great shirt choice, by the way.
My favorite.
That one that you wore, the peace and love one in your most recent video, that I when that shirt came out, I wasn't a big fan of it. And when I saw it
Yeah.
on you, I was like, that shirt is dope.
It's so comfortable.
Yeah, that's a great shirt.
Yeah.
So you go there, and you said a clean PR too. You said
Yeah. It was during the workout. It was the cut rope climbs, running on a treadmill, and then a clean. And it went up in weight, down in reps.
and what was the max clean at the end?
Well, it was the second to last barbell for me. It was 231 pounds.
And
230.
how many reps were you supposed to do?
Just one.
Just one, and you did it.
So it
And
was
then
4, 3, 2, 1, 1.
and what was the next one after that?
245.
And did you get to it and just have to stare at it?
Well, the time cap was in about 30 seconds, so I changed my weights and gave it a good clean pull.
What was your previous for snatch? What was your previous PR before you did that 185?
225. Oh,
No, no,
snatch.
snatch. Yeah.
Oh yeah. 180.
Oh, and you did 188. Crazy. So you did 180. So you went 8 pounds up in your snatch and 6 pounds up in your clean.
Mhm.
Crazy. Congratulations. That's awesome. Hey, that's a really good sign that you can show up on game day, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and did you remember was your mindset similar as you approached those bars?
Yeah, during the snatch, we had a 8-minute time domain, and you could take as many attempts as you wanted. And so I just wanted to take more attempts. I know some people were going to do like one attempt, rest 2 minutes, something like that. But I was just do one, put more weight on, do it again, do it again, do it again. So I kind of just had my mind shut off and just kept putting weight on. So that was really helpful.
Did
And
you make go ahead. Go ahead.
oh, and then during the clean, like same thing. I mean, you do one bar, you move to the next, just kind of mindless.
That 188 on the snatch, had you failed it before you did it?
Yeah, I actually failed one before
And at what weight?
at the same weight at 188.
Okay, so you go to it, and how did you fail it? What happened?
I think I just lost it in front a little bit.
And you know how sometimes you're snatching and you don't want to feel the weight. You just want to come off the floor with it. And the first time you feel it, you want to feel it when in the catch, nowhere else. You're like,
Yeah,
God, if I feel this weight, it's going to get in my head.
yeah.
Um, how do you, if you failed it, how did you actually think the second time you could do it? Or were you like, I'm screwed? I felt that.
I mean, my back was so sore from the first or the second event from all the deadlifts. So I never wear a belt snatching, but I had to wear a belt because I was kind of messed up. And so I pull it off the floor, and every pull, even starting at like 125 pounds, felt heavy. So I'm like, as long as I get it to my hips and can turn it over quick, I'll be fine. So I knew in my first attempt, I could pull it. It was just kind of like a technical error. So I just was a bit more patient on my pull and then got it overhead. And I'm like, all right, that was the one.
Are you giving yourself cues up there too? Is there a cue you give yourself right before you go, like stay in your heels or tight core? Or is there a process you're going through as you approach the bar?
Yeah, I think you have to make adjustments because if I think of too many cues, it's worse. So a lot of times, I have to think about being patient in my pull and then like a aggressive kind of punch. Those are my main cues.
And the punch is where right when you catch it.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Uh, so those are some great highs. And how did you finish at that event, the Copenhagen, the finals?
So that event I got 10th, but I got 12th for like the whole season point system.
Oh, you did for the whole season. You got 12th.
Well, it helps when half the field drops out.
Wow, that's still crazy. That's awesome. And do you remember what place you got at the third event
Yeah, that was
specifically?
10th.
Oh, 10th. Okay, so sorry.
Yeah.
When you said that event, I was thinking the snatch. Okay. Okay, awesome.
I snatch, I don't know.
And and so that secures you a place for next year.
Yeah.
Will in schedule wise, when you think of what you're doing, is that something you're going to do?
Yeah, I have to read the contract and make sure, nothing sketchy is going on.
But outside of that, you at 21 years old are like, yeah, this is totally doable.
Yeah.
And they gave the locations, right? I saw the only one I remember is Mexico.
Yeah, that's the first one. It's May 1st through the 3rd in Mexico City.
Oh God, so it's
I would
like
say that's the hardest one for timing reasons, just with semifinals and everything. Um,
and you've never been to Mexico either.
no.
Oh, that's great. So it goes Mexico, and then is the other one? Did I see Indiana?
Yep.
So that's home for you.
Yep. That'll be an easy drive.
And then back to Copenhagen.
Yep. Back to Copenhagen.
And do they pay for your travel?
I think since I'm assigned, if I am assigned pro, they do.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's like, why not?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hmm.
Um, when you going back to when you say your back was sore, what does that mean? Like injured or just like sore, like the same way like some you would do a bunch of pull ups and your lats would be sore?
Yeah, exactly. Just
Uh,
muscular sore.
okay, muscular.
Yeah.
Um, well, congratulations. So the events you've done this year are well, I guess you haven't done any events yet, but the events you did last year are what are the events you did?
Yeah, it was crazy. I was thinking about it. Wadapalooza was my first time competing there in the elite division, which was also my first time competing against a lot of the international women, which was cool. And to see that I got to compete with them 4 more times in the same year was crazy.
Yeah.
So it started with Wadapalooza, then we had the Open, then I had the qualifier for the WFP, then I did Syndicate, then I did another qualifier for WFP, then the last chance qualifier, then the
Oh,
game.
because you didn't qualify at syndicate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, last chance qualifier.
Yep. And then the games, then Mesa, then I had some downtime until Copenhagen.
Holy shit. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we missed you at Crash.
I know. I was so bummed.
Good. I hope you had major FOMO.
I did.
It was fun. As my first Crash, it was so fun.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
Always the best.
Overall, tell me your thoughts on the season. What about financially? How was the season? Sounds expensive.
Yeah. Um, this is my first season like earning prize money consistently. Before my first prize money came from Crash, and I did Wad Gods, it was called. So those were my only competitions I had earned money from. So that was nice to see, like, whoa, you can earn money doing this. But yeah, definitely really expensive. But thankfully, I have my parents who are huge help with travel. Like usually they will book an Airbnb and we'll all stay together and my dad pays for it, which is I'm very grateful for.
Yeah, he's stoked you let him do that. Most parent kids would be like, you're not staying here. He's stoked. Did your parents? Did who else went? Did anyone else go to Copenhagen with you?
No, just my parents, and then
Oh, your parents went to Copenhagen.
yeah,
Does
they
your
were
dad
at
go to?
the competition this year.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, he's gonna get fired from his job.
I know.
Oh, that's crazy. That's amazing. Wow. So he went to Copenhagen. Did you stay there afterwards at all and do any tourist stuff?
No, because I was in Amsterdam before, and then Christmas was in a few days, so I wanted to get home.
So him and your mom just flew out there, watched you, and came back home.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. And the crowd looked absolutely insane. Like
Yeah,
the atmosphere looked great. What did you think about the atmosphere?
they showed up. It was great. Yeah, the fans, everything. I think it was the best one they have put on.
And are the fans louder than they are at the games there?
Yeah, they were like closer to the competition floor, I think. So maybe it sounded like it, but I kind of block all that stuff out.
You do. You don't get to enjoy really any of that.
I mean, I do and I don't. Yeah. Like
Go ahead.
it's just so loud it kind of makes you go numb
Mm-hmm.
and you're so focused on what you're doing that you also don't really notice. You're not looking into the stands while you're doing things.
Did you see where your parents were?
Yeah, usually it's hard to miss those fish heads.
Yeah, they did. They did. They brought the fish head.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my prized possession in the back of every show, hanging out. So this year, do you have a plan of attack? I'm assuming the goal is to go back to the games.
Exactly. Yeah. So
So obviously do the Open
hmm
and do the quarterfinals, and then after that, do you have a plan of attack? Like looking at the events you're going to do.
I hope to do syndicate because I think as long as I qualify or meet the requirement for the quarterfinals qualification, then I should get an invite to syndicate, if I'm not mistaken. And then um, hopefully I make it there. And then I guess online would be a backup.
So you won't try if you don't make syndicate, you won't try any of the others.
No, I'll do online. I don't know
Okay.
if I can because I don't know.
You can do NorCal for sure.
It's the same weekend as syndicate.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's why we can't be at both. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Damn, I was really hoping you would do NorCal.
No. I know, but I also think I have to do an online qualifier for that, which is right now. So
Oh, like right now.
right now, yeah.
And have you done any of the workouts for it yet?
No, no, no. I'm not doing the online qualifier.
You don't because you think you'll get an invite.
No, because I'm going to do
Oh,
syndicate.
sorry. I misunderstood. The qualifier for NorCal.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, you could. I bet you. I think that they do invites also.
we'll see.
I think they do. All right. And then worst case scenario, if you don't make it through syndicate, which is not going to be easy, then you would try the last chance qualifier again, which also won't be easy.
Exactly.
How much better do you think you are now than you were last year?
A little bit. I think
Just
there's always things that maybe you feel like you're better at in the past, but then I feel way stronger in other things now.
I mean, you've had to have made some huge leaps since last year. You just
Yeah.
don't feel them?
No, I do, but I think I don't want to get overconfident because every competitor is very respectable and very good. And I think if you start to get comfortable and thinking you're really good, it can be not so great.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. But you are making progress.
Yes.
Are you happy with your progress?
You always wish it could be a little bit faster. Strength feels like it just takes a really long time. So testing my patience. But yeah, I think looking back when I started with Parent in 2022, you have to think about how much we have accomplished. So when you go back and look at it, it's a good reminder of being appreciative of how far you've come.
And the saying mass moves mass.
Hmm.
I mean, you're not dealing with a lot of mass.
Yeah.
So
I've
that is
gained
gonna be
like,
something you're gonna have to be patient with, right?
yeah, exactly. And I have been gaining weight, but it's just really slow. Like since I started working with Parent, I've probably gained 12 pounds. So just slow.
Wow. And you can't tell that you've gained 12 pounds, so I'm guessing it's all good weight. It's just slowly putting on muscle every year,
Yeah.
usable muscle. And
Yeah.
and how's the running coming? It's still strong?
I think we need to do more touches on it because everyone's getting so fast. So I want to continue to have it be a strong suit for me. So I need to keep working at it.
And outside of the obvious reasons you want it to be strong because you want it to do well, but is there a psychological piece too, knowing like, hey, there's at least something here that I know that I can beat 90% of the girls.
For
It's
sure.
like good to have that like in your head.
Yeah, a little confidence booster as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that workout that you guys did at Training Think Tank the other day? The one with the assault bike thruster. That thing looked
Oh
nasty.
yeah. Yeah, that
That
was
thing.
EMOM 5 cal echo max thrusters. So it
Uh,
wasn't that many calories, but you go for 10 minutes and by round 6 you're hurting.
and with no built-in rest.
No, just what you decide to take. So I decided to do a set amount of thrusters. So I think I did 11 each round, something like that.
Is this playing at a fast
Yeah,
speed?
that looks really fast. I don't
Oh
move
yeah.
that
Oh
fast.
yeah, that's a little.
Yeah.
And so and that's for 10 minutes on the minute?
Hmm.
God, that's nasty. Whose idea is that's parents' idea?
I think it was Mike McGoldrick's. I could be wrong, but they all program different throwdowns.
What do you mean by that? They all program different throwdowns.
So, like on Saturdays, they do a workout called the Training Think Tank Throwdown. And so I think they just alternate which coach programs what the workout is going to be.
And then all the athletes do it.
Yeah. And so they want athletes to demo them. And so they gave me a list to choose from. What workout do you want to demo? And I'm like, this is the one I don't want to do, so I should do it.
Look how close you are to that bike.
I didn't even realize.
And
Yikes.
CTP is filming this?
Yes.
And I think if I heard Perrin right, she kind of had a plan for you outside of obviously doing well. But one of the things you were working on is that as soon as you get off the bike, regardless if you want to grab the bar.
Yep. Mhm.
And so it's not necessarily you're working for the best score, but you're also working on just like mental pieces and fatigue pieces, how
Ex-
you can get the most out of the workout for yourself, not just the highest score.
Right. Right. Yeah, because I think if I approached it with a different strategy, of course, I could have gotten a few more reps, but the intention of the piece was to work on, yeah, transitioning to picking up the barbell even when you feel messed up because it's a light barbell. Like you're not going
And
to fail a thruster.
and the calories are so low that you're forced to every time you get on the bike to go as hard as you can because there's no excuse.
Exactly.
Oh God, what a nasty, nasty workout.
Yeah.
Do you feel sick after this?
My legs were just so pumped up.
But not your head. You're okay. You don't need like 30 minutes. Your head's fine.
Yeah, my head's okay.
God, I'd want to vomit.
Yeah. I should probably do it again.
Oh boy. And then they film it, and then I think there's 3 coaches talking about it. I think it was I forget who was it Travis Mayer commenting on it?
Maybe.
It was Travis and a parent and someone else. Do you know that they're gonna do that ahead of time, and are you cool with that?
Oh yeah, I think they do that every workout.
I thought it was really cool. I enjoyed the video way more than I thought I would. Like, I really liked them talking about it, but I'm like, "Oh, man, it also makes you so vulnerable just to have 3 eyes on
Yeah,
you the whole time and then putting out to the public your performance." But I guess it pushes you to go even harder then, right? Knowing?
exactly. Knowing you're being filmed and people will be watching you. Yeah. Hold you to a standard as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think one of my New Year's kind of goals is to watch more film because I think watching myself makes me feel really uncomfortable. Like, I
Mm,
hate going back and watching myself. It's almost like a bit of embarrassment or shame because I wanna do better or I know I could do better type of thing.
right.
So I need to start watching more of that.
Yeah. And I bet you that will slowly start to go away.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I was older when Instagram came around, but I remember when Instagram came around or when things first came around, I never wanted to see myself in front of the camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, "What? No, I'm good. I'll be back here."
Mhm.
And then now I don't even and it's not that I became okay with it, I just don't even think about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just kind of, went away. Uh, oh, so you got married, did WFP, did all those events. Um, is there anything else going on in your life that, like, for this year, like, are you in a reduce the number of things you need to do? Like, okay, at least this year I don't have to get married, got the
Yeah.
toothbrush situation, figured out. Is there what kind of phase are you in mitigating this massive schedule of Wadapalooza Open, qualifiers for WFP, Syndicate, qualifiers for WFP, Last Chance Qualifier Games, Mesa, Copenhagen? Like, you had to have seen like, "Oh shit, that's a lot. Like, I don't even have time to make my bed."
Yeah, it is. Definitely the not getting married reduces a lot of stress. And I think being settled into my house is really helpful. Kind of have a routine already, but um, I think my work schedule is fine for now. But there's a direct correlation of, you work 5 nights a week and you wonder why your training feels like crap. Well, that's why. Um, so just being more aware of recovery, I think would be in my best interest to be able to do all of what I wanna do.
What do you think work takes from you? A mental energy or it's the 8 hours on your feet?
It's just on my feet. Like, I wish I could not wish because I can, but kinda challenge my brain more. Like, I'm trying to bartend a bit and just learn new things because you do the same thing over and over, and it's not challenging for your brain. So, yeah, I'm trying to make it more mentally tiring.
How is that? How many times have you tended the bar?
Oh, I just, like, hop back and make drinks. I don't work bartending shifts.
Okay. You haven't worked oh god, that would be great. Schmoozing the people and making them drinks.
Yeah. I
Sevon got a nose for radio. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Always, Sevon would quit that workout after 5 minutes. Great.
You
I would
should do
not.
it today.
Okay, I will do it today. What
Yeah,
weight did you
yeah.
use?
65 pounds.
Okay, I'll use just the
Yeah,
bar.
okay.
Gotta be cool. Um, do you set goals? Are there goals, um, outside of just making the games, or do you have any goals outside of that? Like, how do you look at the season in terms of goal wise, or is goals something you don't do?
Oh, I definitely make goals for myself, but, um, you don't get too caught up in it if it doesn't go to plan. So I think each training block, I kind of have a set intention or goal, what I want to get out of it. And of course, the big ones being qualify for the games and, not necessarily placement, but improvements on the leaderboard.
That was your first games last year?
Hmm.
And how old were you?
21. Hmm.
You were 21 at the game. When do you turn 22?
At the end of March.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so soon.
And do you feel young, Lydia?
No,
No, no.
no.
Y-
Especially when I'm working with a bunch of 14-year-olds and they tell me the year they're graduating. I'm like, oh, okay. I've been out of high school for a minute.
Yeah, that's crazy. You would be 7 years older than them. That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
that won't. Yeah. But how about when you go to these events and you look at the other athletes? Do you feel like very young compared to them?
not really.
Oh,
I
the
mean,
bills. You have a mortgage. Like,
yeah,
I just added 10 years to you.
yeah. I'm married now. Yeah,
You're an old lady.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you think your dad's gonna do everything again this year? Your mom and dad?
Um, Actually, my brother is gonna have a baby in March, and so
Oh, you have a competition.
yeah, I got competition now. So we'll see. I know Wadapalooza is like right when she's due, so I don't foresee them coming to Wadapalooza. But we'll see about the other ones. I would
And
imagine they would.
they would. A baby's really gonna
Mhm.
that's a big prize, man.
Yeah.
It's one that's a big prize. Damn, your brother went up to you. You gonna have a baby soon?
Uh, I hope not.
No, okay. Uh yeah, you're too young. And well, you're too young to have a house too. You're doing everything perfect. Don't listen to me. You're not too young for anything. You're doing everything you're ahead of the curve. Wadapalooza is team and individual?
Yeah, I'm just doing individual.
And why not just do team? Or why not do both?
I could, but that would be a 4-day competition. So if I can make it a 2-day competition with a busy competition schedule, I think that would be best for long term.
And does the team entice you at all to do a team, two-person team?
Honestly, no.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, and why? And
It's
why
really
is that?
rude, but
No, no, I don't think it's rude at
yeah,
all. No. And why is that? You're a
you're
solo?
dealing with 3 other people or 2 other people and keeping track of making sure they're training enough or being healthy or, showing up on time, training together, you know, all
Hmm.
of that.
After this busy year, you're at all these places. Um, people are recognizing you more. You're become a staple in the competition scene. Has there been any change in sponsorship?
I just signed with Pixel this month, so I did get my first sponsorship, which is really cool. But I think I still have a long way to go to earn other sponsorships.
Spell Pixel for me.
Picisl.
It's clothing.
It is grips and clothing and accessories. I signed for grips and jump ropes and stuff like that.
Where are they out of? Are they a European company?
They're Spanish. 2 Spanish brothers own the company.
Oh, in Spain.
Mhm.
Oh, that's so cool. And they sought to have you as their sponsor?
Yeah, so after the games, they sent me that belt with my name and a little fish on it and like a very nice package of a bunch of stuff. So I just tried it out and didn't really think of them being a sponsor. So, yeah, which is cool.
Yeah, how sweet that they did that.
Yeah,
And then do you have an agent, Lydia?
I'm working with Snorri.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
I love Snorri. So he takes care of all that then?
yeah.
Yeah, love Snorri.
Hmm.
Oh,
He's
you got a good one. You're in good hands. You're with good, wholesome people. Snorri,
yeah.
training think tank, Perrin. This is great.
I want to keep it that way.
The toothbrush thief. It's all wholesome. It's all like wholesome stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, so this year, what do you think your strongest attribute is going into this year, and is it the same as last year in terms of uh workouts? What are ones that you're like, okay, these are going to be home runs for me this year?
Yeah. Um, I think my strong workouts will still remain strong, but I think my weak ones will not be as weak.
Okay.
So I think it'll be similar, but just not getting as hurt by like the all out strength and power.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah. How did you do on the pegboard workout last year? You did okay on that one, right?
at the games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Was that your highest placement?
Yeah. I got second in that one.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That must have felt
Yeah.
amazing. Who beat you?
I was like feeded.
B.
Yeah.
Wow. That's good company.
Yeah.
And I think we talked about this, but you didn't experience did you experience any of the slipperiness?
Oh yeah. They felt really hard.
They did, okay.
Yeah, but I also like I've only trained on a rogue pegboard um at training think tank. So those always feel great to me. But like if I'm training here, we have like a short pegboard and it's really slick and like the pegs are, you know, um definitely worn out. So I think training on that was actually helpful.
What do you think about this? Do you do programming for yourself?
No parent does.
Have you ever done any programming for yourself?
Sometimes she'll ask me what I want to do and I'll make suggestions
If you could do anything you wanted to do today, a workout, what would the workout be?
today.
If you just could just write one up for yourself.
I would definitely start with strength because I always start with strength, and then I would probably do some running with gymnastics with some rope climbs. I like rope climbs,
Running, gymnastics, and rope climbs.
and maybe some more gymnastics. Yeah,
Because you love it so much?
I do like handstand walks and toes to bar and chest to bar and bar muscle ups, ring muscle ups.
Do you
Yeah,
love the pegboard?
I do. Yeah.
Do you ever do legless pegboards?
Mhm.
And how is that for you?
Yeah, they're hard.
Yeah. But if you like gymnastics, I'm guessing your strength to body weight ratio is great.
Yeah, I think it pays to be a little bit lighter.
Yeah. I've been doing this workout with my sons. At the end of every time I train them, I've been having them do it and increasing the amount of time on the clock. But I have them hang from the pegboard,
Okay.
and on 3, 2, 1, go, they pull to this position,
Mm.
but with no feet on the board. You have the tops of your feet have to be touching the board, and so
Yeah,
then you hold that position, from anywhere from 6 to 10 seconds, and then it's
right.
on an interval timer, 10 rounds. And so when it's quick, so then when it beeps, then you release like this.
So 10 minutes they're hanging.
Oh, 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
Or 6, it can be more than 1 minute, but basically it's 10
Okay.
rounds, but there's 6 to 10-second intervals. So you
Got it.
would be in this position for 6 seconds and then hang for 6 seconds.
And
And
then drop.
then this position for 6 seconds and
Oh,
then this position for 6 seconds. So your feet are never touching the ground. You're
yeah.
getting kind of this false sense that you get to rest every time you switch positions.
Yeah.
But usually, so I'll have them do a round for 6-second hold, and then I'll give them a rest for like a minute or 2 minutes, and then I'll have them switch to like a 7-second, back and forth,
Mhm.
and then from there, one of my boys is like, "Hey, I'm also every round I'm gonna climb up a hole or climb
Ooh,
down a hole."
that's great.
Yeah, but I was thinking, I was like, "Oh, I got to get this out in the world and see if someone, if you're inspired, try it. I'm curious what you'll think."
Yeah.
If
I
there's any
just
value if there's any value add to pegboarding by just doing, because I just want them to get comfortable like that.
right. Yeah, I actually on Tuesday did um I did 3 sets. You do AMRAP. I did staggered pull-ups on the pegboard and then
Oh,
soon as you're like close to failure, you just hold in the pull-up as long
Oh,
as you
okay.
can.
Okay. I
So I
love
did
it. I'm
the same
validated.
before.
Whose
Yeah,
idea was that? Parents' idea?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, parent. Like me and parent are so
Yeah,
smart.
yeah.
And it was why staggered. And would you switch the staggered one like this and then one like this
Yeah, well, I did, um, all the AMRAP all on one side, and then the next set I switched.
to that side? Okay, good. All right. I
Because when
feel
you're climbing the pegboard, you're, pulling staggered.
okay. Maybe I'll have them do a version where it's
Staggered.
staggered. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
I'll do a version where it's together.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, and I was really blown away that then every round he would climb up a hole or down a hole. He's like, "This is too easy." I was like, "Jesus, but he's only 60 pounds.
Right, right. Maybe add a weighted vest next time.
I thought about that too. Yeah, just surprise him with that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that today. Hey, and when when you come off the pegboard, your hand doesn't want to open up?
Yeah, because your forearms are cramping.
Yeah, I've been doing it with him, and I've just noticed, holy cow, when I'm done, I'm like, I have to like peel my hand open on the floor.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
The
Pooling.
worst is there was a WFP workout. It was weighted double unders, weighted GHDs, pull-ups, and wall balls. So I felt like everything was just biceps contracted. And when I finished the workout, I tried to straighten my arm and it like cramped. And then I tried to like lift my water bottle to drink it and another bicep cramp.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Is that the first time you've had bicep cramping?
Yeah, I've never had that.
Yeah, I've never had that either. That's badass.
Yeah.
That's a sign that you're working hard. What's the diet like these days? Are you like every day same thing?
I eat the same breakfast pretty much every single day, but I'm always trying to eat whole foods, meat. I don't really drink any sort of protein shake. Maybe if I'm in a hurry and I just need calories, I will. But yeah, I just go to the meat market, buy steaks and chicken, and we bought half a cow. Oh, well, Nathan's dad did, and so we are sharing it. And so we eat a lot of beef and rice and potatoes and salad and fruit.
And what's the go-to breakfast every morning?
I always have eggs and cheese, toast, fruit, and Canadian bacon.
And how many eggs do you have?
I eat 3.
God, so you start off strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something weird happened the other day to me. Someone sent me a huge box of meat to my house. It was like a cow.
Nice.
Like I can't believe we had room in our freezer for it all. I don't know who it came from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this box showed up and it
No.
was so heavy. I drug it to the front door. FedEx or someone dropped it off. I drug it to the front door and it had my wife's name on it. And I said, "Hey, there's a package for you." And she goes, "Why didn't you bring it in?" I'm like, "Well, go look. You'll know when you go
Yeah.
look at it." I didn't even lift it up. I just drug it. And she opened it up and there was just shitloads of dry ice and just more meat than I've ever seen. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
I know. It was actually really cool. It's been feeding my family every night for like the last 2 weeks. I don't know when we're gonna ever run out of meat ever again.
Yeah, that's right. Do you do the cooking or does your wife?
No.
She does the cooking.
I open a can of tuna.
Yeah.
If I'm home alone with the kids and I have to feed them dinner, I'll just pull out like a package of salami and a block of cheese and put it on a cutting board and tell them dinner.
Yeah.
They're like, "No
Those are
plates."
in
I'm like,
now. Have
"Nope."
you heard of charcuterie boards?
Say that again?
Charcuterie boards?
Yeah.
Those are in. Yeah,
Those are big word. That's a big word. I'd never try to say that word.
Easy to mess it up.
Yeah.
Are your kids picky eaters?
One of them is, which is really bizarre to me. Just one.
And are you like, you're not leaving the dinner table until you eat this? Or you're
Not
like, okay.
not that, but I'm let's say I was gonna take them out for pizza.
Yeah.
Like he gets no say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't ask him what he wants. Like
Right.
or if I make something and he won't eat it, like say if I pull something out and he won't eat it, I'm like, so if he doesn't want to eat a can of tuna, let's say we're just at home and my wife's not there and I open up some cans of tuna and he's like, "I don't want to eat that." I'm like, "Okay, eat it." I'll be like, "Okay, here's some pickles. Eat it with pickles then." Like I just try to just like You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or here's some salt, sprinkle some salt on it. But I'm not doing, and they always end up eating. But one of
Yeah.
them is one of them's like like fucked up picky. Like if you get him the wrong ice cream, he won't eat it. And I'm just like, you, who are you?
Yeah. Some of my cousins are like that. Like plain noodles, not even butter on the noodles for a while, or certain types of peanut butter, like they won't eat jelly. Yeah, like crazy.
Yeah, it's a trip. Do you know what persimmons are?
No?
It's just it's a fruit. It's a this fruit. It's just it's crazy. It's like eating jelly.
Mm.
And one of my kids won't eat that, and or like he won't eat avocados. I think it's the texture that fucks
Texture.
him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that I kind of respect that because when I was young, there were textures I didn't like, but now like I don't even. You have to feed me something fucked up for me not to eat it.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
it has
Like
to
as
smell
I
it has to smell bad. It has to smell bad for me not to eat it.
Yeah. I think
Is it
just as you get older, you just eat to eat. Whereas a kid, you are introduced to so many new things. And so your senses are kind of like, whoa.
Yeah, I think I spoiled that one kid too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think it's my fault. I cater to him too much. He's got big, huge brown eyes, and he looks at me, and I'm just like, "Yeah, what do you need? We'll do it, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, what you need."
Aw.
Alright, well, thank you so much. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see how you do in the open.
Yeah,
You
me
pumped about
too.
it?
I'm really excited. We get to do one of the workouts at Wadapalooza.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's so cool. Hmm.
If they asked you to do an open announcement, would you do it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome. I'm gonna put in a good word for you.
Thanks.
Um, this, um This it did where did this come from? Did CrossFit give you this?
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, this is so cool.
Mhm.
It customized for you.
Yeah, they made us those videos.
And how do they get that to you?
They emailed it.
So you open up your email, you got an email from the CrossFit Games, and you're like, "Oh shit, did I pop for steroids?" But instead, it's
Yeah.
a gift.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, that's really cool. It's cool that you published it too. I wonder how many of the athletes will actually use it.
I know. I think they should. I mean, they took the time to make all those.
And you get paid based on how many people do the open.
Exactly. Yeah.
How is your I know you're not a, big social media person. How is that going? I didn't see any pictures of your wedding on there.
Oh, maybe I didn't post. It's okay. I
Have you grown to like it anymore?
Not really. It's still kind of like, oh, I need to post. I'm trying to kind of change my mindset though and think about it more as like, okay, I have people who are interested in this journey and they want to see what's going on. So you don't want to be a stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
A
think that's helpful.
and does any part of it, affect you in the sense that, like, hey, it could affect my sponsorship? Like, if I have more eyeballs on my account, then sponsors will get more value out of me?
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's obvious, but I don't think I'm, wanting a ton more followers just for sponsorships. I don't think that's the goal necessarily. But of
Okay.
course, sponsors want more followers to expose their brand to more people.
Is Nathan into your Instagram account at all? Is he like, "Don't worry, I'll do it," or "I'll get some video of you," or
Yeah, he was. He was like, I'll help you. I'll buy a camera and like take pictures and stuff. But
buy a camera? What iPhone do you have? Oh, no. This is gonna wreck
no,
me.
I have a nice one. I have the
12?
15, I think. This one with
Okay.
3 cameras.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah.
That must have killed you to buy that.
Well, I had to because my old one, I was actually nannying and um, one of the kids dropped it and it shattered and like turned off. Like it would not turn on. So I was forced to get a new one.
So you
But
got paid $100 that day, but it cost you $1,000.
exactly.
Hey, uh, even that bit where you're going out, if you just made a video of you like, "Look, so today my toothbrush is missing, and I think I know where it is," and then you showed yourself walk to the car, and there were 17 toothbrushes in the car. Dude, that shit would be the engagement on something like that would be crazy.
I have a video of all the toothbrushes, and
Oh, you should post that.
I know I sent it to
I know
Kim,
he loves
but
me. I know he loves me. He takes a little piece of me to work every day. You can even
yeah,
couch it as, oh man, Lydia, there's some creative opportunities there.
there is. He actually just got a new car, so in his old car, those toothbrushes are still in there. But I don't think that car has been cleaned since he bought it. Like it is gross. So I think he could get some hate from how gross it is.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's on him. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Hey, uh, uh, so he's not as frugal as you
No,
because he got a new car without selling his old car. Lydia'd never do
I
that.
know. I know.
2 cars sitting around.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah,
You should tell him you'll sell it and keep the money yourself.
I know. I
Nathan,
said,
don't worry. I'll sell this shit for you. Don't worry. I got this.
I'm like, it's not dead yet. You can still drive it. I know
Oh,
the
yeah. Like,
wheel's
what do
gonna
you?
fall off, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Matt Souza did that recently. He had like a 1852 Honda Civic, and I was so proud of him. He bought a really nice truck, but he drove that thing until it was dead,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
dead, like dents and paint
Mhm.
oxidized and seats not working, and like the ones where you have to like push the window up and
Oh,
roll
yeah.
it. Yeah, like his shit was fucked up.
Hey, then he probably appreciates that truck, like,
Oh, he says
no.
he says the craziest shit to me. He's like,
Yeah.
dude, my phone talks to my car.
Yeah. Things called seat warmers.
He used to listen when he would listen to the radio or listen to anything in his car, he'd set his iPhone on his dash. He's like, "I have a radio." Yeah, he's so
That's
appreciative now.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it when he talks to me about his car. You push a button to start it.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Wow."
Whoa. What kind of car do you have?
I have a 2016, Sienna, and I remember when I got it, I was like, "Holy shit, I pushed
Mhm.
the button to start." I had the same feeling. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it, like, no key.
Mhm.
I'm like the
That's
Jetsons.
crazy.
Yeah. I don't like all that shit with my phone connecting to my car though, 'cause,
Yeah.
um, like, it'll just connect like, you'll just be in the house, and then my wife will start the car,
Mhm.
phone's connecting to the car, and, um,
Yeah, or it'll be like,
I don't
"Oh,
like all
9
that
minutes
shit.
to work." I'm like, "Oh, how do you know I'm going to work?" You know?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. My
Yeah, that's
phone used
weird.
to do that, it doesn't do that anymore. It used to always tell me where I'm going. Like, I wouldn't yeah, exactly. It's like, y how do you know where I'm going?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. I guess I must have turned that feature off or something.
Yeah, maybe I should do that.
Yeah. Alright. Hey, thank you. Great catching up.
Yeah, you too. Thank you
Congratulations
for
on the
having me
house.
on.
It looks beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you.
Anytime. And good luck in the open. I can't wait to watch and cheer you on.
Yeah, see you
You,
on the leaderboard.
yeah, see you on the leaderboard. Yes. Let me ask you this: do you have aspirations to maybe place really well in the open? Maybe win the open?
That would be cool.
Yeah,
I don't think that's the main focus.
but maybe.
Maybe.
All right. All right, dear. Have a great day. Say hi to everyone for me.
I
Say
will.
hi to
Thank you so
Nathan and your
much.
pops for me.
I will.
All right. Cheers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Lydia Fish can be around a long time, people. You will not see Sevan on the leaderboard. You probably won't. I mean, I'll be on there, but you probably won't see me. 10 out of 10, of course. Thank you. I humbly accept your perfect score. Coming soon to a vehicle near you. You've traveled beyond your 15-minute radius. You will now be taxed per mile. Don't be selfish. Save the planet. Yeah? Yeah. I told you I had a acquaintance the other day went to the charging station with their car they were so proud of. They were so proud that they got electric vehicle. They said I had to buy a vehicle right away because Trump was putting tariffs on cars, so I bought a car, and I bought an electric car. And then this, friend of mine, beloved friend of mine, was driving on a long trip, and they stopped at a charging station that their car plotted out for them, and the charging station would only let them do 60% charge. There was some limit to how much electricity you could use. No, thank you. Uh, you will need to scroll down a ways to see me on the leaderboard. Yeah, me too. I need to sign up today. All right, guys. What is today? Thursday? I don't know what's going on today. Is that I think the spin on Thursdays or the boys interrupted? Someone. Let's see what Pedro is doing. I'm always curious what Pedro is doing. I always want to watch Pedro live, and I always miss coffee pods live. Nope, nothing scheduled. Damn it, Pedro. He had a show yesterday. It's called Launching the 2026 CrossFit Open Tri Nations Cup. All right. Let's see. Barbell spin. Spin. I think Mr. Spin is nope, nothing scheduled. Okay. Okay. My morning drive show as I take the kids to gymnastics this morning. Clydesdale media. How can I type in Clydesdale and it not just take me to their account? I have it all notifications and everything turned on. Clydesdale scheduled for today. Yes, 9:10 a.m. Oh, 5 minutes earlier. I thought he's a 9:15 show. This morning show, Clydesdale will be the CrossFit Open posts and collabs with athletes. Okay, we talked about that here a little bit. Sports betting, worth the risk. WFP announces season on the worst day possible. And there's a picture of some athlete that I don't recognize, but very likely could be Luke Parker. Yeah, those got to be Luke Parker's arms. And he's carrying some magical blue drink with a shirt on that says pray. All right. If you this is the CF network. If you missed yesterday's show that I did with Taylor on the Sevon podcast, you are truly missing out. That was a great show. God, that was a great show. That should be seen by millions. Disgusted that it's not. My wife has a Tesla Birch. I drive a Jeep. Sounds about right. Sevon, can you DM me where to send my self-addressed envelope for Greg's book from yesterday's pod? Yes. You don't have my phone number? Yeah, I don't know if I'm any better at getting back to text. They don't work that way, Pat. Superchargers are first come, first serve. Oh, that's another thing. I heard that the interaction with people at charging stations is wild and gnarly. Wild. And I never thought about that, but they said they said it's like being on an airplane. They said everyone's just an asshole to charging station. 12 daily doses, Pat Lange. Nope, it depends on the time you go to charge. If it's rush hour, it will limit you. Crazy. Hey, I got to tell you something. Those Paper Street coffee cans, first of all, the Soma is orgasmic. It is the only thing I've consumed as my body wastes away with this carnivore diet. I cannot believe how much weight I'm losing, and I am pigging out. But the only non-carnivore thing I had was that Soma, and I drank it very slow, and I cannot believe how good it was. I drank it over like a 1 hour period. It is unbelievably good. The other can needs a fucking warning label. I drank it during the show yesterday with, I think it's called The Frost, the little pinner can that looks like a Red Bull can. You better, you cannot drink that and then take pre-workout for sure. It had more oomph than a scoop of, NO Explode. It was crazy. I drank that and did the show with Taylor yesterday, and then I went to the garage and I did, alternating 135-pound squat cleans and strict L-sit, bar muscle ups, 10 rounds. I just did 1 and 1 of each, and the muscle ups were so easy, but I was losing my fucking mind. I was gonna fucking explode. First, of course, I rode the assault bike for 10 minutes, and then I just put 135 on the bar, did 1 squat clean, 1 strict L-sit muscle up. That's the most muscle ups I've done in fucking 10 years, I think. I don't know the last time I put 10 in a workout. My shoulder normally hates that shit, but that can will launch you off the planet. Like, you better be ready. Yeah, exactly, exactly. If you drink the new cans, you better have shit to get done. Yeah. Like, listen, if you're someone who drives and and you got 3 hours left in the trip and it's like 11 o'clock at night, drink one of those. It is nuts. I dropped a crazy deuce after I drank it too. Crazy. Uh-oh. Text from my wife. Uh-oh. Oh. I wonder what that means. Oh. I sent this to my wife. She's responding to it. You guys want a little bit of self-help shit? Excuse me. I sent this to my wife last night. She was asleep. I was still working. What's going on?
How heavy is this glass of water? Melissa, would you care to answer?
8 ounces,
12 ounces?
16 ounces.
The absolute weight of the glass doesn't matter. It depends on how long I hold on to it. If I hold it for a minute, nothing happens. If I hold it for an hour, my arm will begin to ache. If I hold it all day long, my arm will feel numb and paralyzed. Well, the weight of the glass hasn't changed, but the longer I hold on to it, the heavier it becomes. The stresses and the worries of life are like this glass of water. If you think about them for a little while, there's no problem. Think about it for a little bit longer, it begins to hurt. You think about them all day long, and you'll feel paralyzed, incapable of doing anything. Always remember, put the glass down.
I say this with peace and love and humility. I am the least worrying person ever. Don't worry, be happy. Everything, it's crazy how everything always works out. Paper Street Coffee, 220 milligrams. Yeah, I never worry about anything. And the cool thing about not worrying about anything is when I just don't worry and I don't perseverate. And because of that, I don't ever have to mask it either. Like, I'm never like, I need a drink or I never have to mask it either. I just don't worry. And it's crazy when you don't worry and you use that energy for worrying to pay attention to other things, you'll see how miraculous the solution is or how wasteful the worry is. I try not to get excited about things either. Like, I'm going to Hawaii, so I'm going to get excited. No, I'm not going to get excited until I land there. I just don't I don't do that game. Uh um you know, I can't find my favorite shoes to wear out, and then I'm out and I step in dog shit and I'm wearing my old shoes that I hate, and I'm like, "Oh, that's why I didn't get my favorite shoes today. Couldn't find them because I stepped in dog shit." It always works out. There's no point in worrying like, "Hey, I'm not wearing my favorite shoes." Because you're gonna step in dog shit and then you're gonna be like, "Oh, that's why." And you just get to see that that miracle. And life, when you start seeing those things, man, life is so fun. That's like that. There's nothing more fun in life than that. It really isn't. I'm trying to bring you on. Hold on. I'm trying to connect the phone. Hold on. I'm trying to. All right. Here we go. Caller. Hi. Hello. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Teddy?
Hey.
Hey, it's Stephen Flores.
It's who?
Stephen Flores.
Oh, hey. What's up, buddy?
Not a whole lot, man. Just driving to work.
Oh, it sounds like you're driving a tractor.
Yeah, dude, driving from Fresno to Madera for work.
From Fresno to where? Modesto?
Madera, it's like 40 minutes, depending on traffic.
Okay. Fresno's home for
Isn't too
you?
bad, but,
Fresno's home for you?
I say Clovis, because, I mean, technically my address is Clovis, but everybody knows Fresno.
Yeah. Stephen Flores is a perfect name for someone who lives in Clovis.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But, hey,
Go ahead.
I was, last time I messaged, or talked, I was getting engaged, at the White House there in Monterey, or I guess in Pacific Grove.
Oh, yes. How did that go?
It was cool, dude. The fuck is awesome. It was crazy. When we were driving over there, my heart rate was like, I shit you not, like, by the time that we left the Del Monte, like, shopping area to get to the lighthouse, which is maybe like a 20-minute drive, it shot up from, like, 60 resting to, like, all the way by the time I got to one knee to, like, almost 160.
Did she notice that something was wrong with you? Was she like, are you okay?
No, I tried to play it so fucking cool, and it was tough. But it was cool, man. We had a great weekend.
Oh, that's so good. That makes me happy. Did she say yes?
100%.
Oh, that's awesome.
100%.
Congratulations.
Yeah, there was no doubt she was gonna say yes.
That is so awesome. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. But more news coming out of that weekend. So, we spent the weekend there, had a good time. We get back on Monday, or I guess we're taking back on Sunday, but Monday we actually found out that we were expecting our first child as well too.
Holy cow! Congrats. That's awesome. Is she excited or was she bummed?
Oh no, dude, we're both so excited.
Oh, that is so great.
Yeah, we had our first appointment yesterday with the OB, and so we're right around like that 11-12 week mark.
Please, no judgment, but please do your research on the things that they're going to ask you to do to your baby. Please, please, please.
Oh yeah. We make sure we're having she's on a good diet. I mean, we never really eat bad to begin with, but just making sure she's getting a lot of protein, a lot of iron, keeping her fluids up, and just making sure she's staying healthy as well too.
Even they're
still doing CrossFit.
At one point, they're going to ask her to this disgusting sugary drink to test to see if she's diabetic, to see if the baby's pre-diabetic and shit. Like, I would look into all that stuff before you do any of that. Like, it's nuts, and like, it's just nuts.
Yeah, so we're super pumped. I actually have not been on social media since. I guess Instagram since February of last year. So I thought it'd be cool to tell everybody, on here.
Awesome.
I gave up social media for Lent last year, and I haven't looked back since.
Wow. Well, if you need another really bad habit, I recommend the game Clash Royale.
Oh Jesus!
It is so addicting.
Yeah.
Sevi, slippery slope to advise on this. I don't know what you mean, Miss Teresa. Tell me. I don't think she likes that I'm saying you should be very careful with every suggestion the doctors give you.
Oh no, between both Kim and I ask probably the most questions.
Yeah, it's a trip. You're gonna see that having a baby is seeing the whole machine really in action, because they have all of these protocols in place, and it's as you look into them, it's wild. It is wild. Teresa's saying the opposite. Correct. Do your research. Okay, she's saying it's a slippery slope that once you dig in, you'll be like, who the fuck are these people? Because they don't even know they're just all NPCs. Do you know what I mean? They're at a factory and chocolate bars are coming out and they're just wrapping them. You know, it's like
Right.
they have no, they're not bad people, but they have no idea what they're fucking talking about.
Just kind of like it's like a run of the mill kind of. Hey, we have a new patient. You know, this is X, Y, Z, and
Yeah.
you know,
They're a puppy
all
mill.
fix the plan.
You nailed it. They're a mill. They're just a puppy mill.
Yeah, yeah. But I was trying to get a hold of Caleb or have him come on one of these days because I tried to message or I tried to talk to him about joining the Guard, the Air National Guard. Especially now with the kid on the way and wanting to eventually put my kids through school and even have myself go back to school, even though I just graduated like last year.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. He's got just a really messed up schedule for the next month, but when he's on, call in and talk to him. I'd like to hear that conversation too.
Hell yeah, man. Like I said, it's for my family's future. It's for my future as well too, you know, going back to PG school. And then, you know, using the government, having it work for me, to pay for my schooling. You know?
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know the National Reserve did that.
Yeah, so they'll still use my GI Bill. I can also, since I went through school as a PG assistant the last like 2 years, you know, I see if they can also do like a repayment program for my current student loan. Get that paid off as well too. You know, eventually using the VA home loan to get into a home and you know, get my kids through school, man. That's
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, dude. As the kid, now that you have a kid, you're probably feeling all of this motivation to do all this cool shit. Absolutely harness that, 100%. Man. Yeah, harness that and ride that hard. Leverage that to get shit done. That's awesome. I hear it in your voice.
Yeah, I'm only 31. I'm still pretty young. So,
yeah. Very.
You know, say I do a couple of years, you know, sign a contract for a couple of years, and you know, obviously I know what I'm getting myself into, but you know, say I do 6 years, I'm out by 38, and I, you know, get to enjoy, you know, the rest of my family.
Awesome. All right, dude. Well, thanks for calling. I'm stoked for you. Keep us posted on the baby.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, brother. Have a good day.
All right, later, Stevie.
Bye. That's cool. Steven Flores having a baby. We need more babies. Patrick Clark, have him get a hold of me if he needs further info on the National Guard. Thank you, Patrick. All right. Orange juice for you is your fault. My kid thinks he's indestructible. I think my wife did that too. The first test she had, they wanted her to drink this drink, and she's like, "There's no fucking way I can drink this drink." Just fucking. And then I don't think she did. With the twins, she didn't do any of that stuff. Oh. There is a show at 10 a.m. after Schweitzer. There's a show, the CrossFit show, the Open Draft. Hobart, Denise Thomas, and Chase. I don't know how Denise is going to do it. Girls don't know anything about drafts. How's she going to do it? Maybe she's just going to take notes. Maybe she's going to be the secretary. Maybe she's going to write down the. Girls don't do that. That was very interesting. I was thinking about it this morning, what John Davies was saying when he was on the show. John Davies was the seminar instructor who has the beautiful gym in Wales. And I was thinking about what he said about them increasing taxes for the small businesses. It actually kind of made me sad. Wooly 1, Taylor 0. Oh, I just understood what you were saying, Gabe. Orange juice for you. Oh. I see. I see. I didn't understand that. You were talking to that guy. Um, do you know who this Wooly guy is? Sevon, what's your thoughts on CF coaches doing class while they coach? I like it. I know it's not popular opinion. I like it. Shut the fuck up, Pat. Just shut the fuck up. I like it. I like it. I like it. I think the class likes it. Yeah, I think that Sousa would tell you, no, it's not a good idea. You're the coach. You're there to coach. I like it. I like it. I'm old school, man. I'm old school. I think the warm up should have the movements that are in the workout. I'm for just bringing the fucking energy and the love and the fucking like that the coach should get in there and just fucking hammer. Jethro, don't take the class and don't be the videographer. Yeah. Shut it, Orange. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I just don't. It's like just playing with like a I'd rather talk about uh what what Anthony said. Anthony Sevi, what are your thoughts on CF coaches doing classes while they coach? No, that's not the one I want. Oh, here it is. Grant. Good morning, Grant. Hiller no repping adaptive High Rocks athletes on Insta. Your thoughts? No, you never fucking no rep a retard. It's disgusting. They're fucking retarded and adaptive. They should be fucking coddled. Those poor guys don't have arms and legs and they're neurotransvergent bladder bag. No, never no rep. It's just the effort that counts. I feel sorry for them. It's so sad. I'm so inspired by them. It's so sad. No, never no rep a retarded athlete. The fuck. I never even look at anyone. I never even look at anyone as an adaptive. I never even think that. I never even think that. If I seen a dude in a wheelchair, I'm not like, well, that's an adaptive dude or that's a handicapped dude. Never. I don't even like. It's not even in my. It's not even in my. Not even. I'm guessing you agree with me, and you see the world the same way. Like, who gives a fuck? I'd no rep the fuck out of anyone. You're all just fucking people to me. I respect everyone equally. Or disrespect everyone equally. Yeah, that's a better way. I don't really respect everyone equally. I disrespect everyone equally.
IROC standard says an adaptive athlete with an upper limb impairment. The athlete writes.
That's not even fucking adaptive. You're missing an arm or a hand. Who gives a fuck?
In the description that the only things altered in this division are the farmer's carry, the sled pull, and the wall ball. Of course, the wall ball catches my attention as it often does in these High Rocks posts. I want to see what they look
Smash.
like. You're going to see that.
Damn. Damn. She is fucking hot.
In these clips on these Instagram reels, one of which has 30,000 views, the athlete is not squatting below parallel. It got me thinking, does this division have a standard on the squat depth? So I did what most people should do.
Fuck, her ass is crazy.
You go to the rule book. In the 2025 adaptive rule book, you'll see there is an upper limb impairment division. It breaks down each and every single division, and in this division, you still do need to squat below parallel. It's interesting though. First of all, there's a grammatical error saying upper limb, the upper limb division, but it says the athlete
I got an upper limb.
doesn't even need to throw the ball. Straw BS Blonde here is throwing the ball, which isn't required. I went through 400 or 500 comments in the comment section. Not one person's going to mention the fact that they don't need to throw the ball. I'm not even sure she knows that she wasn't having to throw the ball. She won the division throwing the ball, which is cool, but she didn't squat below parallel, which she does need to do in her division. The reason this is important is because this thing has 30,000 likes.
God damn, that's a lot of women.
800,000 people and counting have seen this, and now they're thinking that these are the standards for the division, and they are incorrect, at least via what's written in the Hyrox rulebook as of 2025.
Yeah, that's a really strong point, man. Holy shit. Holy shit. Did you hear what Hiller said right there? That is huge. That is huge. 800,000 people have seen that and now think that's squatting to below parallel. That's huge. That's a fucking miss. We're all just mirrors here. That's huge. That's huge. Yeah, that is a complete fuck up. First of all, I want to follow that. Straws blonde. God damn. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, you don't get any fucking special treatment. You're an adaptive athlete. You're missing a limb. So fucking what? Brush your teeth with your fucking good hand. Don't get any special treatment. Especially when you look like that. She already gets enough special treatment. She's so fucking hot.
Races from September 2025. Perhaps if the athlete wasn't focused on throwing the ball, which is something that they didn't have to do, they'd be squatting below parallel. But the thing that really gets me going is that 500 people in the comments section, no one said anything about it. So I hope that clarifies a little bit about what the standards are in the upper limb adaptive division at Hyrox races. Hyrox standards says an adaptive athlete with an upper limb
Are her tits real?
impairment. The athlete writes in the description that the only things altered in
All right, fuck it, enough of this nonsense. Let's get down to English, right? English. She's a foreigner. There's no way that chick's American. That's like an English Irish. She looks like she's from Pedro's neighborhood. Oh, maybe. My goal coming to Chicago is always second. Also bring my daughter Eden to watch. Yeah, no, did anyone say, Jesus criminy, dude. One was look at my eyes. Not wrong. Holy shit. Limb difference awareness month. Yeah, I'm with that. That's yeah. She's missing a limb. That makes sense, kind of. They call it like that. She's missing a limb, or I don't know if that's a limb. I don't know if that counts as a limb. I don't know if missing your hand is missing a limb. Is a hand a limb? Oh my God. Criminy. This chick's body's like a scene. I don't like all the makeup. Ugh. No need. No thank you. Go back to au natural. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Wow. How much prettier is she here? Freckles and shit. And what was the question? Oh, no repping? Yeah, they're just a fucking person. Great question, though. What a great excuse to get on a soapbox. Thank you. The one-handed ski is wild work. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was just thinking, this is a bad bitch. Would be obvious to this crowd, but a whole lot of people think they're squatting below parallel when they're not. They've never watched themselves. We should be showing them how to fix it. Dude, that chick has looked in the mirror a bunch. I promise you. That was some crazy indulging I just did. That was way over the top for me. My goodness. I bet you her voice is awesome. What a trip if you didn't have a hand. Like one of your hands was gone. Send her a link. I'm good. I overindulged. That was too much. I was really enjoying her. That's enough. Enough of that. It's not very. I'm a man of the God. I'm a man of the cloth. Ms. Heavy Lifts. How much should a local sex partner comp cost? I never paid for sex. I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember. One of my friends banged a whore in Amsterdam 30 years ago. I forget how much he said it was. It sounded expensive. I remember when he told me. And I told you this story. He said he wanted to flip her over on her stomach and do it doggy, and she said it was going to cost more. God, what a fuck. I would fucking vomit on myself if I got in a situation like that. I just saw one pop up in my area for $200. Seems absurd if I'm wrong. Listen, you don't got to pay for sex. Don't. You just do. You're a chick. You get whatever you want. $500 in Amsterdam. My God. Yeah, you're good. I need to pay. There's a million dudes out there who would fucking die to fucking smell your feet. Just be cool. Be cool. Don't worry. Just don't worry about shit. Don't the two biggest secrets in life are don't worry about shit and don't ask anyone for anything. Everyone hates someone who asks for something. Wow, I just looked out my window at this tree and I see these two branches coming. And I stare at this tree every day. And I see these two branches coming out of the tree like in a V, and it looks like an ass. And I bet you that's in my head from looking at Miss Strawberry Blonde. They really are doing a disservice by showcasing her not squatting below parallel. I mean, Hiller really did hit that. Hey, and there's long-term implications of it. It's not some subjective aesthetic or rule that Hiller's also enforcing. Like, it has to do with proper body mechanics to avoid injury. You understand that? You need the proper ankle flexion, hip mobility, foot placement, and then when you have all of those things working together, your hips not compensating, your knees aren't compensating, your ankles aren't compensating, your lower back's not compensating. And so you need all of that you need all of those proper mechanics and full range of motion for longevity and health in your body movement. It's not just Hiller's not just out there like, hey, for the sake of the sport. It's not like in football. It's like you ran out of bounds. That's no good. It's not just that. That's not even like the most important part. And the argument that, hey, she's just motivating people to move, that's more important. I don't agree. I don't think that's what's happening. That's like saying, hey, I'm showing people out at a bar having fun, and you're too worried about promoting drinking and casual sex, but you're missing the point that really we're just trying to get people out of their house so they're not depressed. Like, what? Like, fucking move. Not on her, though. Although she's uh she's so fucking hot that, like, I don't know, at some point you gotta have to do like a, I don't know. Hey, they don't care. They don't care. I don't mean that in a bad. I don't mean that derogatorily either, or as a pejorative or whatever. However you say that, I don't mean that as something negative. High Rocks just doesn't care. If it affected their registrations, they'd care. But besides that, they don't care. They're not, and that's okay. They don't care. And shit, it's actually a good thing they don't care because it lets Hiller do his job. I did Grace yesterday for the 135 ground to overhead. You did squat clean, Grace, or just regular, just anyway ground to overhead? Could probably do that in 30 minutes. I had to do 30 chest bar on a local comp once. I did 20, came down, jumped back up, and the judge said 11. Oh, I don't know if I believe that, but if that's true, that sucks. Wow. Lady heavy lifts, 258 for Grace, 95 pounds. That's good. Good job. Fuck. Sevon is the burnt peanut of CrossFit. I don't know what that means. The burnt peanut. That's kind of fun when you get one of those, right? I swear, Sevi. Okay. All right. All righty. You say so, buddy. Your word's good with me. Your word's good with me. Oh boy, I gotta go. But I don't want to go. You.
The CrossFit Open is here.
Open registration is live.
And you need to go sign up. It'll be the best thing that you do in 2026.
Sign up for the 2026 CrossFit Open.
I definitely won't sign up this year using several fake profiles, but you probably should. Real ones. And you should register now.
Because it's going to be the biggest party of the year.
Just trust me.
And I'll see you on the leaderboard.
Like I would if I could, but I can't.
Harry fucking likes it here.
Some of you assholes sit around and criticize every fucking thing we do, and I don't give a shit. Not you assholes in the chat. The assholes I'm talking about know who they are. You think just because we're not fucking chugging your nuts 7 days a week, 24/7, that you're somehow immune to criticism. But at the end of the day, you should be on your knees polishing our knobs because Pedro made that. Look at that. He had to reach out to all of you. This isn't like you don't just whip this together. There's nothing in it for Pedro to make this. Nothing. He had to get the graphic. He got the fucking sponsor. He did the editing. He took time away from his kids. He reached out to Jason Hopper. He reached out to Hiller. He reached out to Lucy Campbell. He reached out to the Native American guy, Harry Lightfoot. All those fucking people. Dallin Pepper. And then assembled this. Like, who the fuck else is doing that? I'm not, no offense, John Davies. I'm not having John Davies on because it's like going to set some fucking record off for my channel for fucking views. I'm doing what's right, obviously what I want to do, but adding value to the fucking ecosystem. Those are the things, you guys don't ever even focus on that. You're just like, oh, they criticized us here. How about you fucking send me a blow-up doll and a fucking case of meat? By the way, whoever sent me that meat, thank you so much. Whoever sent that meat to my house, that's crazy. You know who I thought it was? I thought it was JR. I called JR. Like, yo, you send me something in the mail? He's like, nah. Like, all right, someone sent me a cow. He's like, what? Yeah, someone sent me a cow. $330 for heavy grace. Holy shit. Hold on a second. You did 30 reps ground overhead with 95 at 258, but you did 135 at 330? That's nuts. That is nuts. It wasn't Greg? No. When Greg buys me stuff, he's like, Debbie, get yourself that. You got my credit card number, right? I'm like, yes, sir. Get yourself that, buddy. Get yourself that. Debbie, order yourself a subscription to National Review. I want you to read that. He told me that last week. I was like, yes, sir. Got a subscription. It was like he told me I could get a subscription at National Review, and it was like $66 for the year or like $12,000 for a lifetime membership. So I just charged his credit card for the $12,000 lifetime membership. That's not true. I'm joking. Yeah, I love mine. You should get one, Zebby. Here you go. Get one. Here, all right. If you do not follow, where? If you don't follow this account, you're making a huge mistake. Episode 23 is up. This is Avi's vlog. It's so cool. I know I'm biased, but it's so cool. It's so cool. Jonathan Ortega, fine, I'll do Grace today. Jeffrey Birchfield took me 435 at 95. You are not a weakling. You're just old. Did the lady lifting heavy weights, did she respond to that? Is that really what she did? She did 135. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I'm so happy. Currently listening while at the hospital waiting for baby number 2 to arrive. That's awesome. Oh, Jenny. It's so funny. I can't wait to see. I can't wait. I can't wait for you to do that bit. You must be chomping at the bit. Oh, we got to give them some time. They get some time to promote it. But it'll be fun just tearing into their sphincters when we find out which ones didn't promote. All right. Clydesdale in 2 minutes. Then go on over Hobart once again. Hobart and Chase single-handedly gonna fucking revitalize the CrossFit community with the podcast. Denise Thomas will be taking notes. All right. Love you guys. So make sure you subscribe to Vlog 3 Plain Brothers, especially if you have kids. You just got to see it. So good. And then also, you should check out yesterday's show I did with Taylor on the Sevon podcast. I thought it was epic. All right. I also watched Nick Shirley's new video that came out yesterday. Amazing. If I was 20 years old, I would own that space. Or if I was 18, I did all that crazy shit. God, just with the video camera, I did all that shit he's doing now. This is before my time. I can touch and go 135, Sevy. For 30 reps? Or just, you mean like a onesie twosie? What's your Instagram handle? Send me your Instagram handle. I want to follow you. I want to see if I'm stronger than you, if I can beat your ass. Scary name, lady, heavy lifts. All right. I love you guys. No such thing as an adaptive athlete, just different people here. Love you guys.